Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of my channel, Football Failure. Today I'll be talking about Andreas de Ligt, the Ajax defender. Man United have pulled out because they can't afford him, which is surprising. De Ligt has had a really good season. He has had 90% pass completion rate, which is more than any other defender in the Eredivisie. He averages 5.7 aerial duels per 90 minutes, 5 clearances, won all of his tackles, won 5 out of 9 duels, and 6 out of 6 long balls were successful against Groningen this season. But as I said, Manchester United have pulled out, which looks like he's going to be joining Barcelona, his friend Frankie de Jong. Now, I want to know what you think of this move. Would you like to have seen him in the Premier League, or do you think he deserves to be better at Barcelona? The next football story comes from Eden Hazard. It finally looks like he has agreed personal terms with Real Madrid. I know this story has been going on for a while and he has been linked with Real Madrid, but with Zidane coming in as manager again, it looks like they are trying to completely rebuild the Real Madrid side since they don't have Ronaldo anymore. But I don't know if this deal is going to happen because Chelsea have now slapped a £130 million offer. If anybody goes for that, they can have him for free. Well, not for free, for 130 mil, but they can have him. But I don't know if this deal will go through. I don't know if it's right for Hazard. Who knows? Because we've got a new manager. It looks like he's trying to buy a lot of players for Real Madrid. They've been linked with a lot. Mane, I remember they were linked with Salah. Now Hazard. It's just crazy what Real Madrid could do if these transfer rumours come true. The next transfer story comes from James Rodriguez. Arsenal have put in a bid, and James Rodriguez looks like he wants to play with them. As you can see on the title, one of two serious options. Now we know that Arsenal's budget is going to be 40 million, but if they win the Europa League final, it'll be 75 million. Madrid have said they'll take a hit if they pay 75 million, but Arsenal have just offered 30.85 million, 35 million euros. Now, if this does get accepted, would it be cool to see James Rodriguez playing in the Premier League for Arsenal? Would it be good? Would it be replacing Mesut Ozil maybe? Because we know that he's been linked away. We know that Mustafi's been linked away. I wonder who's going to replace him. We know that they're trying to rehaul Arsenal's squad, but they can't if they have 75 million or 40 million if they don't win the Europa League final. The next football story is coming from Newcastle. Mike Ashley, the Newcastle owner, has agreed to sell the club for £350 million to the cousin of Man City's owner. If the deal does go through, can we see Newcastle rise to the best they were back in their day, or above? Who knows? But the first thing that I say Newcastle needs to do is tie down Rafa Benitez. It's his last season, either because of his contract. If he does sign a new contract, that is fantastic for Newcastle. If you ask me, that's the only reason they stayed up this season. And if they do get the money, I feel like they can become a really good side. The next story comes from Juventus. Now we know that Maximilian Allegri, is resigning at the end of the season. Now they tried to go for Pep Guardiola, the Man City manager, but he has rejected it. And he's also rejected that they approached for him, and Juventus have rejected that they approached for him, which is weird. But Maurizio Sarri has agreed to become the new Juventus manager on a £6 million deal. Now, if this is true, what do you think Juventus would be like next season? But the question is, who would take over at Chelsea? The main target is Frank Lampard, the Derby County manager. That would be weird, wouldn't it? because you never know if he's ready for the job, because he's only just had one job. It's his first year, and he's in the playoff final with Derby against Aston Villa. Who knows? I haven't seen. This is an hour before the game, so who knows if they win it or not, and if they get promoted. But what do you think Juventus would be like next season with Maurizio Sarri in charge? It has actually been a successful season for Chelsea. Come third, getting a Europa League playoff final. Sure, they didn't have a great Carabao Cup final with Kepa Arrizabalaga kicking off, but that beside the point, because they actually played really, really well, Chelsea. It's just that they lost on penalties. Now, if Maurizio Sarri does come Juventus manager, I want to see who he brings in. As we know, Chelsea are on a transfer ban for buying players like illegally, I think it was, I'm not sure. But I wonder how Frank Lampard would cope. Would he give the younger players chance, or would he go for the first team squad? What do you think with the poll above? Now, the final transfer story I'm going to do for today is that the PSG owners are going to try and take over Leeds United. Now, we don't know if this is going to happen, but it was reported quite a while ago that they were either going to go for Aston Villa, QPR, Leeds, or Nottingham Forest. By the looks of it, they have chose Leeds, but I don't know if this will happen. It's very, very unlikely, I'd say. But the Leeds chairman, Andrea Radrizzani, has refused to comment on the speculation, which makes it a bit suspicious. Now, if the PSG owners decided to buy Leeds, it would be really weird. They said it's just, I don't see it happening, but they want apparently to take a step into English football. We know that PSG owners had paid 222 million for Neymar. Should they have done it? Probably not, because now they are under investigation, and Neymar has got a lot of bans for punching fans and saying stuff on VAR. Yeah, that's all we know of this takeover for now. So I'm going to leave the episode here. If you do like it, just spend 5 seconds just to hit the subscribe icon and hit the like button. That will help me so much. If we get about 5 likes, I will upload another video straight away. Anyway, this has been Football Failure, and I'll see you in the next one.